Hello, everybody.
Hello. Let's go.
Let's
Sand Ocean.
What's up, gamers? It's time for Sand Ocean, which I remember personally being fairly difficult. At least one of the missions I remember being fairly difficult. Not sure if it's the 100 rings, hard mode, but I remember a mission I used to have issues with.
Why is the first thing that comes up when I search for Sand Ocean the Sand Ocean Club? What?
I don't know. But are you going to join?
I'm going to search. It is a thing. Sand Ocean Club Resort is something in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Oh, dude, perfect. You should definitely join.
I mean, it's only at the other side of the country.
I mean, you live in a sand ocean.
I think I'm more sand than ocean, and they're more ocean than sand.
You know? That's why it goes hand in hand. I think the 100 Rings challenge is the really hard one from memory now, because it seems kind of weird. Like, this seems like it's hard.
You have 3 minutes 30 seconds for the A rank.
That does not seem hard, I lied.
Yeah, that does not seem hard slightly.
Maybe it's the Chow. I swear, I remember there was one that
no, the Chow
seemed
has
really
only a little less. And Mission 4 is the same as Mission 1 in terms of points.
Maybe it's just the general points missions I used to always have issues with or something. I don't know. I remember when I was last going through the A ranks, I had a lot of issues in this stage on one particular mission, and I'm not sure what it was. Maybe it was finding the Chow. I don't know. I'm trying to.
The Chow is a bit obscure.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's the only one of the game that doesn't require the Mystic Melody.
It's really weird. So and I think it's near the beginning, or at least that's like the path you have to go on or something. Also, we saw the Amy announcer.
Oh yeah, we did.
I couldn't get it.
Afford her though.
But we learned that every time you do a stage twice, or every time you leave and exit, enter the Chow Garden twice, there's a chance for it to pop up. So every time we complete the two of the levels, we're gonna go check to see if, begrudgingly, if Amachow's there. But I did tell him.
And if unfortunately Omochow is not there, then we can see if Amy's there.
Oh, and I don't know if anybody realized, but I did change my announcer over to, and my theme, respectively, over to Knuckles, the enchilada.
The only acceptable one for if you change it over. There's nothing here.
Oh. I figured there was something here. It seemed like, I'm sorry, it seemed logical.
Oh, I know, but it's not even worth the time to go out of your way for the rings. And that's just the quick warp to the end of the stage.
Well, I don't remember where the Chow is.
It's okay, I do. It's actually around where you finished getting your 100 rings.
That's actually
a little after that.
Where I thought it was, so might actually have at least an idea of where it's at. Because I kind of thought it was there. Like, it's in like this section, right? Like in these sort of visually, these like little cramped rooms, I guess is what you call them.
I don't think so.
We'll have to see.
I could be remembering wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not, considering how recently I've played through this game.
Guys, he would have taken over Alpine as a game if I didn't ever started, probably.
Would not be surprised.
I mean, you did do it once, and you were like, man, I should have been Alpine this. And I was like, yeah,
I was, because I was basically the complete antithesis of you. I was doing 2 parts a day, every day, and it was done in like 2 weeks.
Realistically, I probably could do that.
No.
Probably.
I would be shocked if you could do it once a day.
I wonder what these platforms are over here. Oh, dude, I get to go fast as fuck now. Whee!
The string's the troll, don't hit it. Like, it's so you can go back, but if you're here, you don't want to go back.
What's the time I have to beat?
3 minutes, you are fine.
Jesus Christ.
Like, they were very generous at times.
Jesus Louises. You still need a power-up that I don't think you have at the time, though.
Yeah, you need the hover. That's
And
it.
the thing that destroys... Oh, wait, you get that in the first stage, don't you? Or the second stage? Or Lost Colony, right?
Weapons bed. You get it in weapons bed.
Oh, so you...
So yeah, needs to go through weapons bed at least.
So you need 2 power-ups. And one of them, I think, is...
Select
And that one's
stage.
optional, right? The weapons bed one?
No,
Uh-oh. I don't
you need
remember,
it
so.
to go like 3 steps beyond where it is.
Alright, guys, if we're unlucky, we'll get the Almachow announcer here. I told him I would... So what I
Excuse
told
me,
him
that's
is...
lucky.
What I told him is I was gonna farm rings, and I still will, and try to get 20,000 rings. And if, and every 2 attempts, if Almachow appears, I would buy it. I actually thought it was just gonna appear there.
It hasn't happened yet.
No, we've only seen. Well, we did see Almachow actually once, remember? But I didn't have the rings at the
saw
time.
Amy and you couldn't afford it or something.
We saw Almachow on
Select
camera
the
once,
stage.
and we saw Amy
Oh.
on camera once. Also, I unlocked the secretary. Don't use her, please. And I'm glad that they actually changed her lines. Did you know they did that?
No, I didn't.
She used to call you Mr. President. And he's so imagine the secretary voice, except add Mr. President at the end. Now,
Yeah,
doesn't
that sounds more like a glitch. But
it's not. They just cut it out.
no, I mean it sounds like a glitch, like it's reading the wrong line.
Damn, I was trying to see if I get a bigger combo. I really don't remember. Is this level, would you think? I think you said it wasn't particularly hard.
It is by no means difficult.
I wonder what I had. It might have been the Lost Chow. I might have just had no idea where the Lost Chow was located.
Just make sure you combo as much as possible and you should be fine.
Yeah. Also have to remember
It's
there's
25,000 points.
there's also like 2 enemies that are like behind the goal ring.
Yep.
It's actually kind of important. It seems so obtuse, but it's actually super important. Damn, I should have shot my 2 combo. Would have been better than a 0 combo. I do not know how I hit that though. Interesting.
Fucking shot. You're already up to 8,000 points.
And I'm not even at the halfway point. Wow. We know math. 2 plus 2 is 73.
Good job.
Thank you.
You've done it. You've solved math.
Just like how GLaDOS solves science.
Never forget. Never forgive.
Very angry. Even if it was a joke. You know, there's some things you just don't joke about.
Like, what are we even doing there? Just sitting around? Twiddling your thumbs? She scienced without us!
Oh, I actually think I remember what issues I had. I think I had issues beating this in the time allotted, of all things.
I'm not quite sure how, but okay.
I think. I'm just trying to figure out what it was that I had issues with.
Like, there's only so many things that could be. But
Yeah, pretty much. Did we end like right here?
pretty sure you're getting close.
Yeah, isn't it like after this section?
Like,
there's,
after this, there's one more
of those
room
like
that's
closed
basically
in.
it.
Yeah. Dude, was that big? Oh no, that's.
No,
gross.
I got excited for a second. Where
Yeah.
is Big? I didn't look.
I don't know. Where is he here? That's a good question.
He's on the goal platform.
the gold platform.
Know where the goal ring is. Good job, you broke the game.
Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to go up there. And now my mind's trying to process what just happened.
It's very easy to break that. In fact, you can break it even further without trying too hard. Yeah, apparently Big is right up here in this next area.
Where? Big, where are you? I'm looking like everywhere. Where is he?
I feel like I do remember him being here. Like, is he on one of those platforms to the side?
Probably. I don't know. I was looking, but I didn't want to waste too much time. Wow, well that beat was it 25,000?
Now you know why
Yeah.
I am the best.
I only beat it by like
Yeah,
1,000.
it looks like it was on one of those platforms. You just couldn't see him from where he was. You have to rotate the camera.
I forgot you could do that in this game.
Select
I mean, the game is largely linear. You don't really need to most of the time. It's basically only there for the treasure hunting levels, and that's it.
Damn, you were being really lenient when you said this could take 50 minutes on the high end of the spectrum.
That's what I was saying. I was saying, it's like, if you need 15 minutes, I'm pretty sure I said something to that effect. Like, if you need 15 minutes, you should probably stop playing the game.
At least the A ranks. Oh, well, actually, no. Yeah, you should probably stop playing the game.
It's like, you're not gonna A rank it.
At that point, I don't even know how you could have, like, fun with the game. Because I would be like, when will this stage end? Wow, this stage will never end. You know, I'd be like that, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd be like, I hate you. Why do you suck? Why has our god Tak forsaken me? I don't know which video's going up first, but people will probably still never not understand.
Absolutely Tak.
Okay.
Because there's still multiple SA2 videos that need to go out before this one.
Ah, yeah. And you got shafted.
Yep, that's a thing too. I got chapter 2 videos.
Is Big in the same spot? I feel like whenever they...
Hard mode usually gets thrown away.
Which is dumb.
I mean, it's fine when they move him somewhere else. They don't always.
I high-key want to get a Big plush. Been debating this, and I feel like you've told me the same exact thing.
Like, can I get a Big the Cat toaster? You know, like the Sonic toaster, but big.
I do remember you actually saying if they like, even though it was as a joke because you knew it would never happen. You're like, if they did it, I would 100% buy it, bar none.
Oh, for sure.
Because he was thinking about.
Except for the joke part.
Yeah, and he was like.
Like, I was considering buying the Sonic toaster. The only reason I didn't is because I couldn't find a place to put it. That was the only reason.
I told you it seemed overpriced, but apparently it was like actually
It's not.
average price.
Your toasters are super cheap.
No, I just don't know the price of toasters. I just thought they were much cheaper. What's the score I have to beat here, by the way?
I think it's 23,000. Hold on, I gotta scroll up because Big's on a different part of the tab. It is.
Oh.
Yes, 23,000.
I did it again.
It's by no means difficult to do that.
This is barely different, too. Like, this stage is literally just barely different. Even the enemy placements are barely different.
Is Big still here? I feel like you should be.
Yes!
Yeah, he's there.
Take a screen cap while you can.
Hold on, I gotta get the screen cap application open. Like, I mean, come on, this is not a long part, so we can afford this.
We're obviously trying to stretch for that. See, most people stretch for the 10 minutes. We
Go.
stretch
Go.
for the hour.
I got it.
Right? People stretch for the 10 minutes. We stretch for the hour.
Seriously. Or, you know, we stretch for 3 hours.
Or 4.5 hours if you're, you know,
If you're
silly enough.
playing a certain game.
Now you know why I am.
I don't know why you would ever play that game. Again.
You say that, but you're playing Echo.
Great job.
You cleared all of Eggman's missions. Now we're gonna have to see what Eggman's
job.
card is. I feel like that we're obliged to now figure this out.
Great
Image.
job.
There you go. There's your Big.
Select the
Zoomed
stage.
in in all its glory.
Select
So
the
first,
character.
let's deposit our Chaos Drives and our stuff to our Chow. And let's hope that someone isn't here.
Hello, would you like some basic advice on how to collect a ring?
No. Ooh.
You must walk forward and then the ring will automatically
really-
be added to your...
Moderate rare egg. It's 15,000.
And the worst part is if you buy an hatchet, it's going to have normal stats. Like, it's just the appearance that changes.
I know. I almost just accidentally bought it.
Accidentally, he says. Totally not on purpose, so he could never buy Omochao.
It's gonna be crazy, guys. No, I want the Amy announcer though. It's gonna be crazy because one of these days you're gonna be like what's it called? You're gonna see me on Steam like once I stop playing SA2. That way I can actually like be online on Steam again. You're gonna just see me sitting in SA2 and you're gonna be like, what are you doing? And be like, oh, I'm just grinding hours. And then like 3 months later or some shit, I'm just gonna come to you and be like, dude, look at my sweet Chow garden.
Like, every Chow is a Chaos Chow, man!
you're gonna be so like baffled. You're gonna be like, what?
It's like, okay, just tell me now, where's the memory editor?
And then you look at my hours, that's just gonna say like fucking like 700. You're like, what the fuck?
Like, well,
Speaking of which, Shadow, you are not holding the tree. I have 100 hours on my Steam for this game, which is great. What am I even doing in the next part?
Final Rush.
Oh, really? I thought it was the... Oh, yeah, I remember how we did the split.
Yeah, we changed it around the time of the kart racing.
Yep. I think...
That way you could squeeze in more levels before the grind.
Yep. So, Eggman has a
What's Eggman's
new...
ult?
Oh, that's boring.
I kind of like his new one. It looks more like his normal ship.
It looks good. Like, it looks almost like
Yeah.
the...
It's like it's no Egg Robo, though, or...
Yeah, like, why is this relegated to...
Why is that on
Rouge
Rouge? I guess
of all
is the question.
people? Yeah, remember this? Let's not talk about it.
It's so edgy, man.
So now all we have is Sonic. We're gonna see what his cart is in it. I low-key hope it's Supersonic, but it's definitely not.
I would hope
gonna
it's
be.
Metal Sonic, but it's not.
It's not gonna be either of the things that we want. I guess while I'm here, I can quickly show off the stupid
You
announcer
can choose
that I don't
various
like.
settings.
I think
You
this
can
is it.
change various items
The
on your
secretary.
menu screen.
Which you unlock purely by twisting the analog stick in circles a few times.
It's crazy how online I was figuring out. I googled how do you get it, and there are so many people that are like, "No, you don't get it by twisting the analog. It's not possible." And then other people were like, "No, you do get it." I was like,
And then you got it by twisting the analog stick.
yeah, and then literally these posts were like 2011. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Is this the stage you would like to go to?
And this is her voice, and you've heard enough. Yeah, you just needed that one line of dialogue to know not to use
You
her.
can change things to your liking. Would you like to customize the main menu?
And now the
Not all
only
voice actors are
person
created
worth
equal.
using.
Pick the
You can
king.
change
There you
various
go.
items on your
I
menu
can
screen.
only other potentially see using Sonic, maybe Shadow, oh, and Eggman,
Potentially, yeah, I was gonna say like, potentially Eggman.
but Tails, eh.
Tails isn't the worst option. Definitely better than Secretary. Rouge, if you hate
Customize
yourself,
your menu
go
screen.
ahead.
I think I like Sonic's a lot actually.
Customize your menu screen.
I thought that was a down arrow, but that was just Shadow's fur. Might as well
I
just
can
show
see
these
it.
off real quick. Just all the voices. Ugh.
Kill it, 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 kill it. Okay.
What? You don't like me?
I love you, Eggman.
You don't like me?
I like his picture the most, Eggman's.
Oh god.
It's just him smiling.
Is
Go back
he?
to Eggman, it looks...
Oh
yeah.
god.
It looks so good.
Oh Jesus.
Like, it's between him and Knuckles.
Yeah, honestly. And then I would say Sonic and Shadow are probably equally third or second place, I guess, in that regard. And then everything else. I would put Amy in either
I'd put-
second or first, personally. Maria
Tails
kind of there too,
Yep, above Rouge, but...
definitely.
Oh.
And I would 100% put. I think Maria and Amy are kind of like second best, kind of tied-ish. And like with Knuckles and not with Knuckles, with Sonic and Shadow. And then Amachow is... Amachow.
He's the joke option. Either he's your absolute favorite or you can't stand him.
He's the guy you
He's
turn
gonna-
on before your friend comes over to play with you.
Mm-hmm.
So then you could not play SA2. I wonder if that was an effective strategy. So, yeah, the next part...
Yeah, so I think I'm going to buy a PS2 instead, and that's how the Dreamcast died.
Yep. There you guys. Now you guys know. You know the secret. So in the next part, we get to do Final Rush at least, and then that's it for Canon's Core, which is the second to last part we'll ever do. So don't expect Canon's Core for like what, 3 more parts or something.
Yeah, it's going to be a little while, but
in the next part, we get to do Final Push, and then we get to do Final Smush. See you guys next year. Maybe
Bye-bye.
literally at this rate. Bye.